Welcome to IBN India Business News. For June Week 4, 2024. IBN is a weekly business news capsule for various segments comprising business leaders, managers, researchers, scholars, business management students and teachers. IBN presents each week's important business events across various sectors in a sequential manner for convenient consumption of information. Advertising, research, consulting. Great Resignation enters third year as employees embrace AI, upskilling, according to PwC research, which claims that proportion of workers to switch employers in the next 12 months is going to be higher than that from the Great Resignation period of 2022. Tata Group, with a brand value of $28.6 billion, has retained its title as India's most valuable brand, according to brand valuation consulting firm Brand Finance. The Gates Foundation has no money coming after my death, says Warren Buffett, who had earmarked over 99% of his estate for the Gates Foundation and 4 other family-related charities. Indian deep tech startups raised about $10 billion in the last 5 years, with a total of $850 million in 2023, a 77% decline over $3.7 billion raised in 2022. Auto. Hero MotoCorp raises the ex-showroom prices of selected two-wheelers and scooters by up to 1,500 rupees to offset the impact of higher input costs. Rivian Automotive, the EV maker, has announced plans to reduce its material costs by 20% for its electric SUVs and pickups by the end of 2024, through retooling of the factory in Normal, Illinois. The proposed demerger of Tata Motors is on way, which is expected to better utilize cash flows and sharpen focus on growth strategies, according to the top management. The EV maker, Ather Energy, announced the building of its third production facility in the state of Maharashtra, to be located in Aurangabad Industrial City. Aviation. Airbus has lowered its 2024 total delivery target to around 770 airplanes from around 800 and pushed back a targeted deadline for reaching production of 75 narrow-body airplanes per month to 2027 from 2026. ISRO's commercial arm, New Space India, has signed a partnership with the Australian government, according to which Australia will invest $18 million in Indian space projects. Find the video useful? Like, share, and subscribe. Core. JSW Steel upgrades the manufacturing facility of its US-based subsidiary's Texas facility with an investment of $110 million that is likely to facilitate high-quality monopile steel plates that are meant to be used in the planned expansion of offshore wind energy generation. The Adani Group plans to nearly double its capital expenditure to 1.3 trillion rupees in FY25 as the conglomerate sharpens its infrastructure and green energy focus. AM Noik had stepped down as L&T's non-executive chairman, handing over the charge to Subrahmanian, but continued to be the conglomerate's chairman emeritus. Mega Engineering bags 12,800 crore rupees Nuclear Power Corporation of India project in Karnataka, emphasizing their commitment to excellence and India's self-reliance in clean energy. JSW Neo Energy Limited has signed power purchase agreements for a combined capacity of 1,325 megawatts of wind and solar projects. Ultratech Cement has acquired a 23% stake in India Cements for around 1,900 crore rupees, as the race intensifies to control capacities in cement business. Saudi Aramco has awarded construction contracts worth $25 billion for the development of its Jafurah, Saudi Arabia, gas project as it looks to boost production of the fuel. Finance. Employees accused Paytm of unlawful termination without severance pay and any formal documentation of any kind, forcing them to voluntarily resign and to return their retention and joining bonuses. Paytm partnered with global travel aggregators including Skyscanner, Google Flights and Wego, as it expands in the travel segment. Riot Platforms, a Bitcoin mining and digital infrastructure Inc. has called for a special meeting of shareholders at Bitfarms Limited to vote on 3 new board nominees as it seeks to take over the rival Bitcoin miner. With a compensation of 3 months' salary as severance pay, Yes Bank has sacked at least 500 staff across verticals to undertake restructuring. FSIB appoints Chola Srinivasalu Sethi as SBI's 27th chairman, who is currently serving as the managing director of SBI's Global Markets and Technology Wing. Government regulators. SEBI cracks down on Quant Mutual Fund and carried out search and seizure operation due to suspicions of beneficial ownership connection, in response to which the MF House assured cooperation. Reserve Bank of India has appointed Arun Kumar Singh, a retired Chief General Manager at RBI, as an additional director on Bandhan Bank's board for a period of 1 year from June 24, 2024 to June 23, 2025. Healthcare and Pharma. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration reported that Lupin Pharmaceuticals Incorporated and Eugia US LLC recalled products from the U.S. market due to manufacturing issues. Bharat Biotech plans to include the Indian Council of Medical Research as a co-owner of the patent for its COVID-19 vaccine, Covaxin. U.S. cancer diagnostic test maker Grail, which lists its shares on the Nasdaq after being spun out of Illumina, is betting that commercial partnerships with health systems, employers, and life insurance companies of its flagship cancer detection test will power its near-term performance. Dr. Reddy's Laboratories to acquire British pharma company Haleon's global portfolio of consumer healthcare brands in the nicotine replacement therapy category outside of the US for £500 million. Emcure Pharma IPO opens for subscription on July 3, 2024 and closes on July 5, 2024, and the allocation to anchor investors for the IPO is scheduled to take place on Tuesday, July 2. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration authorized 4 of Altria's menthol e-cigarette products for sale in the country, making them the first ever flavored vapes the agency has permitted on the market. Hospitality and tourism. According to a Make My Trip report, Dubai is one of the most searched foreign destinations for summer holidays by Indians, followed by Bangkok, Singapore, and Bali, which together account for 64% of all international search volume. Anuj Rotti has been appointed as the Chief Business and Growth Officer of ClearTrip, Flipkart's travel booking unit, replacing Ayop Ponar. Find the video useful? Like, share, and subscribe. Media Entertainment. Vashu Bhagnani sells Pooja Entertainment's office premises in Juhu, Mumbai to repay 250 crore rupees debt. Sony Pictures Networks India has appointed former Disney executive Gaurav Banerjee as its managing director and CEO, effective on or before August 26. Pathik Patel, the founder of Fit and Flex, has sent a legal notice to Sony Entertainment alleging that the channel suspended its ad account without a just cause. Realty, Infra, Logistics. Sattva Group announced an investment of rupees 12,000 to 14,000 crore over the next 3 years to build housing, office, and hotel projects. Find the video useful? Like, share, and subscribe. Retail. Britannia Industries shuts its iconic Taratala factory in Kolkata, as the factory's output was no longer economically viable, in the light of the company's drive of shutting down older, less efficient factories and establishing modern facilities with higher production capacities. Shoppers Stop announced plans to double its beauty business in the next few years by partnering with more global brands and adding more standalone stores for existing brands. Tata Electronics Inc.'s MOU with Synopsys for its fab plant in Gujarat's Dholera to accelerate production at the semiconductor fabrication unit. Zomato gets 9.45 crores GST notice, as the company informed the exchanges that the order pertained to FY 2019-20 and the order comprised a demand of GST of rupees 5.01 crores, along with interest of rupees 3.93 crores and penalty of rupees 50 lakhs. Startup. Pernod Ricard India Foundation has renewed its partnership with the NSRCEL, the entrepreneurship incubator of IIM Bangalore, to continue supporting startups and promoting entrepreneurship in the circular economy domain. Dutch technology investor Prosus Ventures has given up on its entire $530 million investment in Byju's, 6 years after it first backed what would become India's most valuable startup before a collapse. Tech. European Union antitrust regulators charged Apple breached the bloc's tech rules, a charge that could result in a hefty fine for the iPhone maker, which also faces another investigation into new fees imposed on app developers. Microsoft faces a hefty antitrust fine after the European Commission accused it of illegally linking its chat and video app Teams with its Office product, giving it an unfair advantage over rivals such as Slack. Creatio, a low-code software platform for customer relationship management that competes with Salesforce, has secured $200 million in a new funding round, giving it unicorn status with a valuation of $1.2 billion. Infosys CEO Salil Parekh has agreed to pay 25 lakh rupees for failing to have adequate controls to prevent insider trading, as SEBI's investigation revealed that certain information classified as unpublished price-sensitive information were not appropriately handled by Infosys. With ChatGPT creator OpenAI threatening to block access to developers in China to its tools and software from July, local players are eyeing the lead in case of a vacuum. Telecom. Proximus Opal, Root Mobile owner, is eyeing a Nasdaq listing over the next 24 to 36 months, according to its CEO Rajdip Gupta. Bharti Airtel has raised mobile tariffs effective the 3rd of July, in subsequence to Reliance Jio, which hiked tariffs on the 27th of June. Find the video useful? Like, share, and subscribe. See you next week. Till then, stay curious, stay informed.